Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, ladies and gentlemen, for UFC 317, ladies and gentlemen. This is on the main card. It's in the lightweight division, number 9 versus number 10. I had to arena for this matchup.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. All right, now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Renato Moicano! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Beneil Dariush!
You ready to fight? Ready.
Our round getting underway. A lot of eyeballs on Beneil Dariush as he gets back on the proven ground here tonight, and not out of the realm of possibility that this man would have already competed for the title if he didn't have that devastating leg injury, but that is neither here nor there. He's not looking in the past, only at the future, and that is this matchup tonight. And he believes, even though you could argue he is at a striking disadvantage, he is not going to force the ground game in this matchup tonight. Jab by Moicano. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh, nice hook by Moicano. Takedown defense is there.
And now some separation. Lands that beautiful jab. So confident. That timing was on point. Nice takedown lands.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle is tight. Oh, looking for the submission now. Back and forth we go.
Back and forth. These guys are fighting.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Dariush gets touched by that leg kick attempt. 2 minutes have ripped off the round 1 clock. Unable to connect it. Dariush gets the takedown. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. All right, side control now, DC. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura. Oh, he puts his knee on belly. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's gonna get finished.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Dariush is back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Nice. This is where he wants to be.
2 minutes to go. Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Dariush. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Dariush is back in full mount, really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
It's got to be it. It seems so tight.
Somehow he gets out.
Well, he had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Oh, into the mouth.
Yep, got to be very careful there. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Dariush is back in full mount.
Big ground and pound. Great submission defense. In the half guard.
Dariush ground and pound from half guard. Final seconds of round one. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Round two is next. All right, heading back to the corner now, and we will keep a close eye on things. Dariush has got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Right hook to the head blocked.
Good punch lands. Clinch position, the underhook is going to be very important. Whoever controls the underhook is in control of this position.
All right, so we didn't see any takedown attempts from the BJJ player in round one, and as yet, he still hasn't attempted to take this fight to the ground.
Very surprising approach by this guy. He's so good on the ground. I would have expected him to try to get it to the ground earlier in the fight. But as we go on, it's starting to become very clear that that is not the game plan tonight.
Oh, look at the welts all over that right thigh. Really starting to bruise now. Dariush gets tagged with that jab. Pretty good weapon for him tonight.
Dude's in a good flow state, landing punch after punch. Lands a beautiful leg kick.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Well, I'm no expert, but you can't work that patented ground and pound unless you get the fight to the canvas. He hasn't even attempted a takedown.
He has not even attempted a takedown. It is a far cry from what we have seen. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Dariush is in half guard now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Dariush is in stacked guard now. Could be in a world of trouble here.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Just over 2 minutes to go. To the body, and it lands. Body shot now, but it's turned back by Dariush. Missed with that attempt. Well, you don't want to be too hard on this fighter, but his takedowns are outstanding. His submission skills are top-notch. We've seen none of that tonight.
He's got to try to change it up. You don't fight with your ego. You don't worry about showing off new things you learned in the gym. Get to what brought you to the show. That is his submission skills. He's such a phenomenal grappler. He needs to find a way to get this fight back to the floor.
Dariush is visibly bruised on the right calf now. Those low kicks clearly are having an effect.
Really good level change.
Dariush is in half guard.
He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
20 seconds left to go in round two. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Dariush. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing a kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Punches in butt.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Raise your guard.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Changing the position.
Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. He got knocked again.
Man, it doesn't take much for the redness to start. Look at the left side of his body there. Nasty. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending, he's taking these submissions.
Dariush is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he's out.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Dariush is back into full guard.
He passed the half guard.
Moicano's right back to the full mount here.
He's got to start throwing down.
Nice job to reverse position there on the ground, and now we'll see what he can do with the dominant position. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through.
More Kimura now.
Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
No, he transitioned all the way across into an armbar to try to finish this fight.
And this very much looks like the beginning of the end. Could be only a matter of time here. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground.
Well, it's an educated crowd, John. They appreciated all the grappling exchanges and how skilled both of these men are.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get the first top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action you can latch into something to end the fight.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you gotta credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. All right, doing work with the jab. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Final 30 seconds of this third round.
30 seconds left. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head. Oh, he's setting up an armbar now. Oh, he's in trouble. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Beneil Dariush.
All right, nice job by him there as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you gotta go to the judges, leave no question.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a great matchup that was, ladies and gentlemen. We got more coming here from UFC 317. Here, ladies and gentlemen. See you then. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.